If you've noticed your erections aren't as firm as before, if your vitality seems depleted, if you're distancing yourself from physical connection, not because you want to, but because your physiology fails you, then hear this. This might not be just getting older. The solution could be more straightforward than you think. A lack of 3 essential nutrients your system desperately needs. The information medical professionals often overlook. Numerous senior men still have plenty of sexual interest. What's missing is proper blood flow, endurance, and hormonal balance. And in most cases, the solution doesn't start in a pharmacy. The remedy commences with your nutrition. I'll identify the 3 specific nutrients vital for men past 60 and how they can revitalize your sexual function, improve your hormonal balance, and revitalize your stamina. Additionally, I'll reveal the most dangerous mistake men make when taking these vitamins and steps to sidestep this problem right away. The initial and commonly disregarded factor to restoring blood flow and natural erections in men over 60. It's something your body used to produce effortlessly, especially when you spent time outdoors. But as you age, levels drop sharply, and this affects your cardiovascular efficiency, energy reserves, and physical capabilities. This crucial element is vitamin D, often called the sunshine vitamin. For your situation, it potentially forms the basis for recovered force and conviction. I distinctly remember my initial consultation with Paul at 67. Mentally keen and contemplative, he nonetheless harbored intense frustration. "The interest in my wife remains," he admitted, "yet my physical response has abandoned me." This hushed admission echoes what countless men have shared through decades, and more often than not, the starting point to getting that spark back isn't some miracle drug. The key factor is vitamin D. Among men over 60, vitamin D stands as perhaps the most overlooked nutritional element. We tend to think of it as just something you get from the sun or a substance necessary for developing bones in children. In reality, vitamin D plays a direct, powerful role in male performance. It's the very switch that helps your blood vessels open up and maintain healthy blood flow to every organ, notably to your sexual anatomy. When deficient, vascular efficiency reduces, energy levels fall, and sexual performance needlessly declines. It's worth noting that more than 2/5 of seniors lack adequate vitamin D. I'm talking about good men. Men who exercise, eat decently, and still find themselves asking, "Why don't I feel like myself anymore?" Insufficient vitamin D leads to decreased nitric oxide synthesis, a substance indispensable for circulatory efficiency and bedroom performance. The implications reach further than just intimacy. It influences physical resilience, mental focus, and inner certainty. Thankfully, resolving this shortage demands just basic approaches. Between 15 and 20 minutes of AM sun exposure, increasing consumption of fatty fish and enhanced milk products, and adding pharmaceutical-grade D3 can significantly alter bodily operations. Clients who struggled with basic neighborhood strolls have experienced renewed vigor and intimate connection. This represents physiological truth, not conceptual ideas. This offers one of the easiest methods to recover your power. But as powerful as vitamin D is, it can only take you so far. Good circulation alone isn't sufficient without the energy to power it, continue it, and turn it into action. That's where our second vitamin steps in. When unaccountable fatigue affects you, this could represent your energy solution. Another vital nutrient requiring acknowledgement is vitamin B12, the metabolic fuel source. There was a case involving a man named Robert. This 72-year-old ex-firefighter cherished his grandparent role, though outwardly strong, internal depletion was evident. He admitted, Although I rest properly and eat regularly, persistent tiredness defines my days. Cognitive confusion and bodily fatigue plague me. Intimate moments with my spouse have become physically impossible. His story stuck with me because it was so common and so easily missed. His condition exemplified characteristic B12 depletion, something I see in countless men over 60. B12 proves vital for bodily energy creation. Lacking B12, your system fails to translate food into accessible energy. Despite optimal nutrition and sufficient rest, B12 deficiency leaves your body energy depleted. Additionally, B12 proves essential for erythrocyte production, which distribute essential oxygen to every organ, especially those affecting intimacy. When those cells are lacking, everything slows down, staying power deteriorates, concentration capacity weakens. You may feel disconnected from the very things that used to excite you. Here's what most don't realize. The aging process impairs B12 absorption from nutritional sources. Your diet of animal proteins might not provide adequate B12. This explains the widespread fatigue, frailty, and confusion among senior men, even when all their basic health markers look fine on paper. The solution can be surprisingly simple. Augmenting B12 using top-tier supplements, or in certain situations, clinically provided B12 injections may profoundly revitalize cognitive function, bodily endurance, and alertness. Many patients have progressed from daytime drowsiness to vigorous physical activities and meaningful familial connections, merely through resolving an undetected vitamin inadequacy. Beyond energy lies another critical dimension. Your body also needs protection. Nutrients that enhance vessel integrity, decreases systemic inflammation, and preserves the fundamental hormones determining male qualities. Here enters our final essential vitamin, generally labeled the reproductive vitamin, but its benefits encompass more than just fertility. The truth is, lacking this vitamin might presently be deteriorating your testosterone production and circulation. Acknowledging vitamin E's significance remains vital, the procreative capacity guardian. I remember speaking with James, a senior who had flown planes professionally until retirement, who visited showing signs of exasperation and disorientation. He stated, "My diet is sound and I keep active, but something has changed negatively. My inner motivation has weakened. My recuperative capacity has diminished, and truthfully, my masculine essence seems compromised." This statement resonated deeply as James exemplified diligence and attentiveness. His approach showed organization, dignity, and health dedication. But he was missing something that even most doctors rarely talk about: the essential vitamin E. Vitamin E surpasses limited definitions as procreative helper or dermatological additive. It serves as a dynamic influence on male vitality, specifically for seniors. This compound operates as a natural oxidative protector, demonstrating its capability to resist destructive oxidation and inflammatory reactions that imperceptibly harm circulatory pathways, hormone production, and procreative structures during senior years. As inflammatory markers elevate, circulation becomes compromised, testosterone production falls, and energy crashes. The deterioration happens slowly but steadily. Unconsciously, men similar to James undergo declining capability. What makes vitamin E so important is its ability to keep your blood vessels flexible and your blood flow robust. Sexual hardness transcends mere excitement. They fundamentally depend on circulation. And when blood can't reach where it needs to go, performance suffers. Furthermore, this vitamin improves male hormone production. And after 60, that's more critical than ever. Reduced male hormones impact more than sexual function. It impacts psychological disposition, motivation, and feeling of meaning. Encouragingly, vitamin E replacement is accessible and biologically compatible. Foods such as nuts, specific seeds, healthy oils, and green vegetables offer excellent vitamin E content. When necessary, select natural vitamin E supplements of superior quality to complete nutritional needs. Individuals comparable to James typically return following a few months with visible contentment, showing signs of improved cognition, increased strength, and renewed life engagement. Vitamin E's significant characteristic is its multi-layered bodily influence. Beyond its antioxidant properties, it also helps maintain cellular integrity, notably in the male hormone-producing glandular tissue. This initiates a constructive recursive pattern. Lessened inflammatory activity creates improved blood movement, allowing better feeding of hormone-synthesizing tissues, which then improves overall vitality. Scientific research published in the Journal of Endocrinology has shown improved androgenic hormone synthesis in elderly males, links to adequate vitamin E status. This association grows especially powerful after the 6th decade plus 5 years. The appealing feature of this method lies in its non-aggressive nature, dissimilar to prescription solutions that compel swift modifications. Vitamin E collaborates with innate physiological systems, enhancing instead of supplanting them. Such nuanced methodology produces minimal adverse reactions and enduring benefits. Furthermore, vitamin E consists of 8 unique chemical configurations, dual categories of 4 compounds each. Many synthetic supplements contain only one form, alpha-tocopherol, whereas naturally occurring sources supply diverse molecular structures. This justifies why whole foods sometimes surpass simple supplements in effectiveness. If supplementing, select products specifically labeled with mixed tocopherols to access a more inclusive vitamin E spectrum.